Here's what my wardrobe looks like. Starting off with casual wear, I'm either rocking dark blue jeans and a gray shirt or light blue jeans with a black shirt. And in both these outfits, I wear a brown belt with brown boots. Additionally, for these outfits, I do have matching outerwear, a midweight gray fleece jacket, a black sporty waterproof jacket, and a heavyweight sweatshirt. Now for activewear in the gym and honestly loungewear at home as well, I throw on black shorts and a slightly oversized red workout shirt, coupled with a pair of black trainers. This is my most common outfit for activewear and loungewear, but I do also have a pair of gray and black joggers I throw on occasionally as well. But when I'm training for MMA and jiu-jitsu, I throw on a black and gray rash guard coupled with the same black training shorts. For MMA, we train barefoot, so I normally walk over there in a pair of black slides. And in all these outfits, I am wearing the same underwear and socks. I don't think you really want to see that though. And of course, a few necessary accessories. Almost always I'll have on me my sunglasses, an Apple Watch, and a Glock. Now lastly, I want to point out that I do have a few other things in my wardrobe, a Sherpa for cold winters, a suit with brown dress shoes for weddings, but those very, very rarely get thrown on. In reality, this is what I wear every single day. You can find it all linked below in my wardrobe kit in the description. Now, believe it or not, my wardrobe was not this simple, and I wish I'd done this a long time ago. But when I was in high school and college, I worked for 3 large retailers: Levi's, Docker, and J.Crew. If you don't know, they all sell tops, bottoms, outerwear, but Levi's and Docker especially were geared more towards jeans and khakis. Now, because of all the free clothes they gave me and all the heavily discounted items I had and ended up buying, at one point my closet was overstuffed, just brimming with clothes. I had maybe 9 or 10 different jeans, 14 different jackets or outerwear, and a bunch of different shirts and shorts and everything in between. I couldn't even close the drawers in my closet because there was too much stuff in there. However, despite this massive closet, I only wore the same handful of clothes: my 1 or 2 favorite shirts, my favorite jeans, favorite shorts, and shoes and socks. Everything else rarely got touched. And I realized that one day because I was going through this thing of, oh, I have to get ready for school, and I love this shirt, but I've wore it 3 days ago, and these jeans I've worn the whole last week, so I should put on something else on. And okay, but then if I wear these jeans, does it match with this shirt? And then, oh, but I have to wear, I had orange shoes at one point that didn't even match with anything. But if I can't wear my orange shoes with that, so I'll have to bring another pair of shoes, and I'll have to keep those orange shoes when I go to practice after school. And it hit me like I'm asking so many questions in the morning, wasting 15 minutes deciding what to wear. And that's what kicked off my whole process of starting to minimize and minimalize my clothes. So why should you minimize? Obviously, you're interested in kind of having a simpler wardrobe, but what are the benefits to it? I think the biggest one is you get to always wear your favorite clothes. You likely have that t-shirt, that jean that fits you just right. It's a little bit, snug on the arms, nice and loose towards the bottom, and it's the one you go to wearing the most. So why not just wear it all the time? Now, that might sound a bit crazy to some of you, like, oh, I can't wear the same shirt every day. People will notice that. I'll cover the concerns in a minute. But you can always get different variations of that thing. If that one shirt fits you best, you feel confident in it, just buy more of them. It's that simple. Then additionally, you'll save a lot of time. You don't have to worry about going shopping, worrying about what looks best in the morning and this and that. You're not gonna worry about if I go on a trip, how many outfits should I bring? And then if I bring these outfits, does that match with these bottoms? All of that stress, especially keeping up with trends, goes out the window. This is of course more true if you stick with neutral colors like I have, grays and blacks, because those tend to go well with everything. Of course, I do have a few like red and blue in there as well, but if you stick with neutral colors, mixing and matching stuff up becomes a lot easier because at the end of the day, everything just will look good together. Additionally, you'll realize that aesthetic matters more. Although we kind of get into this habit of, oh, what clothes will fit me best and what will make my arms look nice if they're a little bit snug, at the end of the day, having a well-built, strong body that's attractive to everybody matters a lot more than what clothes you wear. Unless you're wearing a body bag, no matter what, whether it's like a V, one of those V-necks, a sweatshirt, a sweater, a crew neck, this jean and that jean, if you have a well-built body, people will recognize that and appreciate that when they see you way more than the actual clothes you're wearing. You've likely seen a lot of these advertisements where like you go to Dick's Sporting Goods or an athletic store and you'll see these like, oh, this shirt looks so nice on that model that's jacked. But it looks like on me, it's all just like baggy and like flimsy on the sides. So if you prioritize your aesthetic, your body, you look good in just about everything. And that's something I did not realize until I got into the gym and started making some progress there. And lastly, you'll have just less clothes in general, a more organized, smaller closet. I go to some friends and they're like, oh, let me get ready. And they're like digging through their closet, like, oh, where's that jacket? Where's that shirt? Is it back here? Is it under there? Oh, I I have shirts I hang on hangers, and I have shirts I put in piles, and I have shirts in these shelves. And it's just a mess to deal with. As a guy, I don't know why I say guy, maybe girls will take this too, but the less things you have to worry about, the easier life gets. A simple closet, you know, yep, I'm wearing this today, boom, wearing that today, boom, you're out the door. You don't want to be wasting time or have so many things to worry about. And those reasons in particular are the ones that pushed me and probably will push you as well to minimize your closet. Now, this idea sounds great, like, oh, a simple wardrobe, but oh, what will people think about me if I'm wearing the same shirt every day, the same black shirt? Won't people think I'm weird? Will they think I don't wash my clothes? First, you realize that nobody cares about you. And I know we all know this, but it takes a long time to really understand that literally nobody besides your mom sometimes cares about you. No one's thinking about, oh, what did he wear? What did he wear last week? Did he wear that same thing yesterday? Does he look good in that? Because they're too worried thinking about themselves. All these notions you have about yourself and what other people think about you, they have those same notions about themselves. With that being said, you can have variations of the clothes you have. So for example, you saw in my outfits, I have this same shirt in both black and gray, and I have the same jeans in both light blue and dark blue. So with that, I have 4 different combinations. Although I normally just stick to, you know, the ones I showed you, but I could mix and match more if I wanted to. So let's say you have an athletic shirt, a Nike shirt that fits you well, you really like it. Get rid of your other shirts, but you don't have to buy just that shirt in one color. You can buy it in a few different colors. Of course, generally speak, stick to neutral colors because that'll make it look best with no matter what you're wearing, but you can have variations to start off with, and you'll realize that, yeah, nobody cares about me. I just want to wear this shirt in this color, and you'll buy just that color. And then one last thing on this point, realize that it's weird if someone else is judging you based on what you're wearing. This is how I express myself. And if someone's like, oh, I like that guy, he's great, he's charismatic, he's charming, he's a great guy, he's so friendly with me, but he wears the same kind of shirt every day, I can't be friends with him, I don't like him. First of all, no one thinks like that, but you wouldn't want to be friends with someone like that, or you wouldn't care about what someone like that thinks about you. Now, as I just mentioned, people say, well, what if I lose my sense of individuality? If I'm wearing just neutral colors every day, how do I stand out? How do I show that I'm different? This is a bit odd to me. I'm surprised to get this question, but there's so many ways to stand out from other people. Your aesthetic is one big thing, but also the way you talk, the way you walk, how you carry yourself, the eye contact you make. All these things matter so much more than the clothes you have. You've probably noticed that, seen these experiments online where someone like has a little Gucci logo on a shirt and people don't care. What matters more is how well the shirt fits and all that stuff. So I don't think you'll lose individuality, but also think about those kids that go to private schools and they have those like uniforms they have to wear. They're still very different from each other because they know who's who and so many other social cues and all this other stuff besides just what they're wearing. That's only one form of expression. And if anything, it does express to other people that, hey, I'm a guy that's busy, I have things to do, I don't have time to worry about what I'm gonna wear, keep up with trends, or get the new hype beast, or waste my money buying these little expensive shoes that literally nobody knows about except sneakerheads. So if anything, it'll show people that, yeah, I have other things to worry about in my life besides what I'm wearing. Another concern people have is, if I minimize my closet and I get rid of all this stuff, what if there's something that I need? What if I get invited to, an event and I need this black sweater to go to that event? Or if I get rid of all my clothes, and what if there's some breast cancer awareness thing and I asked to wear pink, I don't have any pink. First of all, I think you realize just how incredibly rare these exceptions are. Like in the past year, think if you ever, oh, I need a green shirt today, I need a sweater today. It doesn't happen. Even if that is the case where you're going to a event where it's an all black attire and your clothes you've stuck with just gray, just go out and buy a shirt and go out and buy like a pair of pants. It doesn't have to be that expensive. And of course, you have to realize that these are rare events, but the amount of money you'll save from having a simple wardrobe and not keeping up with trends, and of course your time is worth money as well, that buying a shirt for 10, 20 bucks, buying a pair of jeans for 30, 40 bucks isn't really that big of a deal. Clothes are incredibly cheap, especially ones you can get online now. So in the rare event, the super maybe if I need that and that time, what if should I get rid of my hiking boots? Because what if in 3 years I get invited to go on a hike? Then don't worry about that stuff. If it comes up, you'll address it and you'll save so much money from a simplified wardrobe that you don't need to be concerned about that. Now, the last thing I want to touch on again, because I get asked this question so many times, is will people care? And the answer is not really. The people who are in your life, very close to you, your friends, and maybe your family, hopefully your family, will recognize, oh yeah, you're wearing the same clothes. You'd be like, yeah, I would simplify it, I got a minimalized wardrobe. It'd be weird if they judged you for it. And other people in your life, the people you kind of see at the gym now and again, the people maybe in your apartment complex, they definitely, I guarantee you, this might sound crazy to you now, but they will not notice you've been wearing the same clothes or the same color clothes or type of clothes. They genuinely, like, it would surprise them if you told them about it. There's actually one friend I made at the gym recently. We actually might film some TikTok together. He's also a YouTuber. I think I asked him once, yeah, like, have you noticed that I wear the same kind of clothes? He's like, bro, I never noticed. Like, I never noticed. And what you'll notice then is, as you'll think people will be receptive of you, you'll be receptive of other people, and you realize like, oh wait, that guy there, I've seen him 4 times this week. I cannot remember what he wore any of those times. People think the same way about you. So please get this notion of will people care out of your head. You're a grown adult. If you want to wear the same kind of clothes every day, that's none of their business, and you shouldn't care what they think in the first place. But again, they don't care. No one's paying attention to you. So hopefully now I've convinced you, okay, maybe I should start minimizing my wardrobe, make my life a lot easier. There's other things that matter a lot more than just what clothes I wear. Most of the clothes I don't even wear in my closet. How do I start? Now, glad you asked. Here's what you gotta do. The first thing you need to do is get rid of your maybe clothes. Oh, here's this gray, ugly Christmas sweater. Well, maybe I'll get invited to a Christmas party in the next few years, and this will still fit me then. Get rid of it. Oh, maybe this jacket, which is meant for maybe I have this really tight compression shirt, and maybe I'll get invited to some sort of, outdoor thing where I'll need to put this. I'll go to Siberia on a trip or something. Get rid of it. Get rid of all those maybe clothes. If you've not worn a piece of clothing in 3-4 months, I guarantee you will not wear it for the next few years. So get rid of all those clothes. Then what you want to do is start standardizing your undergarments. So get the same underwear, the same pair of socks. Find the ones that fit you best. I tried on maybe 4 or 5 different types of underwear. I liked compression the most. I go to the gym especially and I train. So I just found, okay, this underwear is my favorite type of underwear. This is my favorite brand. It's the most comfortable. It's the best length. I bought like 15 of those underwears. Okay, these socks are the ones that fit me best. Buy 15 of those socks. Then then slowly build up from there. Then maybe the next thing is jeans. Okay, I have 7 different types of jeans in my closet. This one fits me the best. I'm just gonna buy this jean in 3 different colors. Start to standardize from the bottom up, and you'll notice over time that, yeah, I'm really liking where this is headed. And again, on this point, do stick with neutral colors, white, gray, and black, because those will look well with anything as you start to standardize. And lastly is try on a bunch of different clothes. Don't just say like, oh yeah, this t-shirt fits me the best in my closet. Maybe go out and just buy or try on maybe 15, 20 different t-shirts. That red workout shirt I showed you, I tried on 30 different workout shirts from Amazon. That one fit me the best. Bought 10, 12 of those. Or not 10, 12, maybe like 8 of those. Find the one that fits you the best. Go out and maybe do a little bit of shopping or online shopping. Find that perfect piece of clothing. Think this one is the best one I could find. Buy that. Don't just settle what you have in your closet now. And that's basically everything you need to know about minimizing and minimalizing your wardrobe. Some closing thoughts that I get asked about is jewelry. I personally don't rock any jewelry. I think it is very childish for like a grown adult, especially a guy to be putting on like chains and bracelets and stuff. It just seems very feminine to me, so I don't really rock with it. The only accessories I have are just those sunglasses and the 2 other things. But it just seems like it's just one more thing to worry about. Oh, will it stain? Oh, the chain just caught one of the hairs around my neck. It's heavy, it'll weigh you down. You have to take it off before you maybe go to MMA practice, put it back on after. Go to the gym, the color, swimming. It just adds so much more complication to life, and I just think it's really dumb. So I don't wear jewelry. But if you do, maybe, I don't know, follow advice from other people who are more into jewelry. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Maybe that's how you want to express yourself, so go for it. I can't tell you any advice about wear gold or silver or anything. Just find what works best for you. Even for watches, I just have an Apple Watch that's actually practical and I can do things on it, not some just watch that is, a little fancy and silver and it'll tell the time and analog, which I can barely even read. So that's my thoughts on jewelry, a bit of a last minute rant on that. But I hope you did enjoy this video and learn something about how to minimalize. I keep mixing the 2 words up, minimize your wardrobe. This will add a lot of benefit to your life. You might be surprised now, but those 10 minutes in the morning, the little extra, 20 minutes of when you're packing for a trip, the shopping for new clothes, and oh, I need to go shopping, and oh, I don't like how this clothes fit me. Like, that stuff adds up a lot. As a guy especially, there's a million things you have to worry about. Don't add more headache to your life. I say guy because I can't imagine a lot of women watch these videos because, they have so many clothes. But if you standardize your wardrobe, and I didn't touch on this too much, but shoes especially too, your life will get so much easier. So make an effort to make that happen. Again, if you're nervous to start off, start with undergarments first and build up from there, and you'll be amazed how much better your life is. So wish you all the best. If you want to learn more about health and success, you got the other videos on my channel. Some links in the description below, and I'll catch you for the next video.